Great. So, good morning, good evening, everyone. I'd like to introduce you our new marketing lead, Shara, and she'll be explain you. She'll introduce you about our new marketing plan and what's going on with the call today. Thank you, Mira. Thank you. Thank you, Shara. Please continue.
All right. Hi, everyone. So first of all, I'd like to thank your time to make sure that you'll be able to hear our recent updates and progress about the project as well as the game launch. So I'm not sure if there are others who was able to attend the last time, and right now if there are others as well who just attended just now, but I believe there were like 66 people, if not mistaken, that they wanted or they requested for another AMA. So we'd like to accommodate the request, and hence we have another AMA session for today. So good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are located. So again, my name is Cher. So I'm the recent member of the team, just pretty much helping strategies of how we would be able to boost our marketing efforts to make sure that we will be able to meet our common goal. So I'd like to start with, having a recap from the last AMA that we have last January. So if we could move to the next slide, our agenda, first of all, would be, just a recap, just to make sure that there are no ball drops, to be able to understand or to monitor where we are at from a progress perspective. And then we would be able to give some updates for our game launch. And I'll talk about a little bit of our marketing strategies, what's going to change, what's going to, what are the things that you will be observing in the next coming days, in the next coming weeks. And then we would have show also our chat performance, chart performance when it comes to, how we are as a project, as a token, where we are at from a market perspective, just to make sure that, we are legit. We have all sorts of things just to make sure that, we have our holders, we also have our new investors, and we are pretty much stable, even if our market is bearish, but we are still seeing some people investing in our characters and our FT characters and, waiting for the game launch. So pretty much we're stable, I'd say. And then we have an upcoming contest for our social media. And then, we'll give the floor for our question and answer. Moving on to the next slide. Just a quick recap of what we had covered from January. So we discussed about the NFT marketplace review. We also have the Mushro Legends, like in terms of the introduction of the characters and what the NFT characters is all about. We have some information of the game items. We also have GDOGE as our utility token. We have our game launch discussion, and then we had the official launch of NFT airdrop. And then, we just want to make sure that, in our ecosystem, it's not just only Mushroom Legends that you're going to be expecting. There's a lot of use cases that, you're going to expect from Golden Crypto. Moving on to the next slide. Now, this is one of my most favorite part of the AMA, because we would like to showcase to our community, to our co-investors, as well as gamers, where we are at from a game perspective. So we'll just show you some action and the actual gameplay. Although disclaimer, there's a lot of things that we still need to update from this one, because when we are on beta testing, there would be a lot of bugs. We still need to test a lot of things. So we want to make sure that all features of the game are smooth. So in terms of quality and all those aspects, we're still in progress for that one. And then we'll show you now at least a snapshot where we are at from the game. So Dr. Lee, if you could play the video for us, please. Thank you.
Sure. Okay. So we are going to show you just a quick snapshot of the game. Please wait for a second. Let me quickly share my screen. So basically, the game is in progress. The logics, like the behind logic related with all the game, mostly implemented, and we are currently focusing on the battle effects and the major battle scenes, so battle animations. So this is for the arena. You choose your opponents, and you can refresh enemies by spending some money, and then you choose your attack team, and the game starts. Uh, Once the game starts, the heroes are positioned based on their hero role, and uh, this still is a lot of improvements in terms of effects and animations. That's what they're working on, and there had been some progresses from, from the last sprint, but yeah, this is a little old one, and I didn't record the new one, so I'm bringing you this one today. Let me show another video. So So to give you more explanation about the game, this is lobby, right? This is lobby screen, and you can see this. There is arena and merchant and campaign and shop, and there is a hero chest, and here are gold amount and diamonds. Diamonds. This is real money, 100 diamonds equals to 1 BSD from our marketplace. You can exchange it. Okay? I'm sure you all read the white paper and aware of that. So let's go inside the campaign and choose the campaign level and start the campaign of the hero selection, right? So these are the enemies: mantis, flytrap. I'm sure you know that. And there are total 3 waves in every campaign. This is the energy level of the heroes. You fight them, and the game is over. Once you win, it will give you gold loot. You got like 826 gold and other loot, and some experiences. This is also some old version, but we are continuously improving the battle and all the details at the moment. So, yep, that was the game scene, and let's get back to the slide.
All right, thank you, Dr. Lee. So as you can see, guys, it's very exciting to see some progress in our game. A lot of projects that I've seen in the past, even in the current market we're in, their use cases and utilities are not really like solid yet, but they've already been launching. In this case, it's something that the team have really been working on. The best of their efforts to make sure that the game is smooth at the same time, it's really a value for money if we are going to invest. And once we are going to play, it's not only that we are earning, but at the same time we get to enjoy how great the game would be from a character perspective, as well as the gameplay and then the effects. So thank you, Dr. Lee, for that. So this one, we've pretty much discussed this on our previous AMA as well, that I think there's 20 of the characters has been published, has been out already, and then some people have already been investing or have taken the characters. But we're happy to inform you as well that we are not limiting our characters up to this level. We are seeing that there's going to be more characters to come, And you will see that later on, that once we posted and publish, each of the characters, their abilities, their, value, you would be able to see, a lot of great things that's coming from Mushroom Legends. Moving on to the next slide. So this is the game launch. That's pretty much, what Dr. Lee had presented earlier. So we are still on beta phase. There's a lot of things that we need to test. There's a lot of bugs that we need to fix. And then I understand that there were a lot of questions when it comes to like, when is it going to launch? I know that there was a discussion that, in Q1 or maybe in February, March, this game will be released. Dr. Lee will be able to provide further updates on that. But just to set your expectation, we have friends. Our developers are actually based in Ukraine. And you know, guys, what's happening right now with the current crisis in Ukraine and Russia, right? So it has affected in some of the development time from our dear developers who are based in Ukraine. But rest assured that there's a lot of mitigating factors already that has been done to make sure that we are still on schedule, that the guys are still continuing to develop what needs to be done just to make sure that we will complete the game. Okay, so we're halfway in our presentation. Thank you so much for staying with me. So we're almost there to the most exciting part. So now moving on to the next slide, I'll talk about a little bit of our marketing strategies and what has been changed. So for the last couple of months, I mean, ever since, we've launched crypto, golden crypto, like all marketing efforts has been done. But what we would like to see is that, if it's really optimal, meaning that everything that has been spent from a marketing perspective, like there's really an ROI, like we're seeing that people are investing or what have you. So I know that there's a lot of challenges that came along the way. So what we are going to improve at this point in time would be, first is improving our community engagement. So when we talk about community engagement, it's not just only the main chat that we are managing. We're talking about communities that we have in Facebook, we have in Twitter, we have in Instagram, and then now we're going to penetrate Reddit, we're going to penetrate Discord, and also the rest of the communities, particularly China, Korea, and all the rest of the communities that we're seeing that are growing. So we are studying in terms of how we'll be able to speak one language, so not just only English. So we trying our best to translate as well to make sure that we personalize, because golden crypto is not just only for for this community that we have. We're targeting global and making sure that this is the name that our gamers and investors will be talking about, like in the next weeks or months to come. Then we have Schiller. So we change our ways in terms of like how we shill. So you've seen a lot of people who would be commenting on influencers or different people in Telegram will be inviting, and then in YouTube. So anything that we would see some people who would check what are the new projects that are launching. There would be shillers who would be posting and commenting just to make sure that we continue to make noises on promoting golden crypto. And then we continue to really improve our engagement. So we will have Facebook ads. We would have to invest in terms of more people to really, let's say for example, to upvote when we talk about Reddit, or if there's a need for us to create more materials for us to provide videos, IG reels. So anything that's really visible to our community and to potential investors, that's what we are at the moment. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. This is our chart performance. So it's just I don't really need to go through the nitty gritty. So it's just really showing you that we're not seeing like a super downward trend, or when it comes to the technical analysis, pretty much where we're just like just stable. Yes, we are in 2 million market cap, but guys, there's a saying we're in the success of every project actually depends on how strong the community is. So we as investors, we also have our responsibility and contribution, that for us to be able to go to really reach our goal, we want to basically multiply what we have invested. We want to really build the brand that we are proud that we invested in this project and we are in this together. So we'll keep you posted in terms of all the efforts that has been done. So this is pretty much, this slide is just showing you where we are at the moment. Some of us may feel like that it's just, it's still not there. Well, there's a lot of projects that, trying not to compare as well with the rest of the projects. I want us to focus on what we have. So we are still pretty much stable. I've seen how amazing like the team is working on from marketing to development, and how Dr. Lee is leading the entire project. I can see that he's very passionate and dedicated to make sure that everyone will be able to, like, all of us will be successful in this project. Okay. And moving on to the next slide, and we're almost done with our AMA, and this is my favorite part, the upcoming contest, wherein we're giving away Apple AirPods as well as Bluetooth speakers by Beats. So we are already sending or publishing this in our group chat and social media in terms of our mechanics. So we want to make sure that you could use your creativity in uploading a video, comment, in any of our content. And should you be chosen to be the winner for this upcoming contest, you'll be able to win the prize. We can send this to you. We will ship to you, and you can get this for free. Okay. All right. And I think that's pretty much the last part of my AMA session in behalf of Golden Crypto. So I'm giving the floor now for everyone to raise their questions. I have Dr. Lee also with me to help me answer questions, particularly of anything about the project and the game. You can raise your hand, and then I can unmute you. Or I can choose myself if you have any questions, depending on who I would like to call. Let's see here. Gab. So I like your photo because you are using Mushro Legends. So do you have any questions and feedback for us tonight?
I think they all know well about the project. So, okay, Connor wants to.
It doesn't have to be questions, but do you have any feedback, guys, or anything that you'd like to recommend for us to do better in the project? Like, feel free to give us, your points, your comments, and rest assured that, we'll take all of those comments tonight.
Connor
or today.
wants to ask a question. Hello, Mr. Connor.
Hello.
Hi. Hello, Connor.
Hi, Lee. Okay, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
So
yeah, please give us suggestions and questions.
I already wrote that in the chat, but I want to know more about marketing. Can we avoid this? Giving away money to people, like throwing AirPods. So I don't want to see this here, because I don't think so this will attract people. Now, instead of this, if we pay this money to a YouTuber who will continuously make videos about GDOGE, I think that will help more. This is just my suggestion, okay, for marketing.
Thank you, Connor.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, when the game launches, if we simultaneously start trending on desk tools, I think that will also help bring the volume to GDOGE. So that's the second thing. Third, I think we should push for this central this exchange listings. See, I am already involved in other projects where I have seen these things happening. They don't actually waste money like giving to people make a videos about this. If we hire some YouTuber who has a like 100K, 500K, see the names I suggested, these guys follow one another actually. The YouTubers that I mentioned in the chat, they follow actually one another. So if we hire one, others will come to know about project automatically. That's why I suggested these three. Hello? Is my
Okay,
voice?
yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you, Connor.
great.
So,
Thank you for the suggestion.
sorry, would you take that on, Dr. Lee, or would you like me to take it?
Hello? Oh, no.
Okay, feel free.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free to add in case I may have missed anything. So, Connor, thank you for your recommendation and suggestion. Rest assured that we're looking into that already. As far as influencers and users are concerned, yes, it has been being reviewed in terms of who we would like to hire in the future to to promote GDOGE. And as far as the AirPods and then the speakers, this is more of region targeted. So there's a lot of gamers and community that this is their call response when it comes to their preference for just a mini game. It's not something that it's a marketing effort, but it's really more of giving away something for the community just for fun. But the rest of the major marketing efforts, such as Dex tools and the things that you've mentioned on the exchanges, Dr. Lee is on it as well. And then thank you for reiterating that we are going to put that in our discussion as well. Anything else
Okay.
you need
Thank
to
you.
add, Dr. Lee?
Thank you. Thank you.
No, that's all, man. Thank you for explanations here.
Why? I see. One more thing. Why I mentioned these is there are, you might be knowing better. There are good other good influencers. Why I mention this, because these guys actually follow one another. That's why if one talks about us, if any one of these talks about, then others will talk about us as well. That's why I
Okay.
suggested these three.
Okay, that's a great suggestion. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
cool.
Anyone else?
Okay, Femi wants to speak. Hello. Hi, Femi. Hello. Femi, you there?
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. How are you?
Hi,
Yeah.
Peppy.
Yeah, hi. Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So like I was saying that I've been following this token for a while now, and I'm impressed by what you guys been doing so far. So kudos to you. I just have a concern. So I know one of the things you're pursuing is the listing on Gates. However, Gates is kicking out residents of certain major trading, crypto trading countries, of which my country is one. I live in Canada, and I got an email yesterday that by the end of April, that my account will be closed, even though I'm KYC verified and all that. So I'm just suggesting that apart from Gates, do you have other major exchanges you're pursuing? Because if Gates is kicking out residents of Canada, USA, Bangladesh, Ecuador, there are a couple of countries which I consider to be major trading countries, then it would be wise to consider some other exchange so as not to, disenfranchise people living in those countries. That's just my suggestion, my question.
Okay, that's a great suggestion. So Gate.io, we told you guys that we are considering Gate.io because has a high rank in the daily trading volume and also the trust score on CoinMarketCap, right? So Gate.io is a top 10 crypto exchange in the world, in the entire world, and we are trying to reach to one of those top 10 crypto exchanges. And Gate.io is definitely going to help with our growth. So we are going to build a real utility here, and that utility will also help us not only with trading volume, but also it will also help us with getting on major exchanges and partner with big tokens or other utility websites. So that's why we are focusing on building real utility. And Gate.io is just the start, I think. Once we get on there, it will be easier to get on other exchanges like MEXC or even Binance is possible if we have more holders and more players of the game, like in the coming months. I know Binance may not be possible this year, but as you can see, Axie Infinity, they launched their first version of the MVP version of the game in 2018, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it took 3 years for them to be popular. Even 2021, I mean, before 2020, they were not popular. They started going up heavily from 2021, from January. So, I like to explain you. We'll of course try our best to make it faster as fast as possible. But I just would like to explain you that there's some time required for every project to so high. Because there are a lot of work behind the scenes, like a partnership, finding ambassadors. Axie Infinity became popular after they partnered with Marco Cuban. You guys know Marco Cuban, right?
Yeah, I'm a little bit conversant with him. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So he's a billionaire, and I think that's one of the reasons. Maybe there are other reasons, but that's one of the reasons that project become really popular. So we'll also work on that kind of partnership in the future, but it will also after our product is ready. That's why we are focusing on our product.
Okay.
I'm sure. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. I was just concerned about if Gate is, excluding residents of major crypto trading countries, that could have some effects on the type of reach you're trying to gain over time. So some more acceptable exchanges, or like you said, I know Binance is a tough one, but maybe exchanges like KuCoin and all that have
Right.
some good rating or even better rating than Gates will be a good one to pursue.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
You're right. Yep. That's why I'm talking about top 10 exchanges.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Any other person would like to ask questions or something? Okay. Awesome. So I will today's last slide. I will explain you something. This is a surprise for everyone. We'd like to present you something here. So something new is going on from Golden Crypto, that we are working on our own DEX trading platform. The details will be revealed later, so you can guess based on this screenshot, but we'll not reveal the details yet because we are still working on it. But we'll hear a big announcement in a couple of months, and we have a lot of work to do, including game and this one, but we are working hard, and our team is growing very quickly. So we have more than 20 people, 20 developers working on game and the DEX trading platform. And also there are marketing team led by Miss Shura, and also there are shilling team, moderator team. So the team is growing very fast. So we are very serious about this project, and working really hard, full time on this project. So I'm sure it may take some time, but will definitely going to be really popular and sometimes hit the market within this year. So thank you everyone participating in this today's AMA. And Shira, do you have anything to add more?
Nope. So just to close our AMA session, again, everyone, thank you so much for your time. And rest assured that we'll keep you posted. See you soon in our next AMA session, and then we'll provide the date of the next session. Thanks again,
Okay.
and then good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Thank you. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you. Bye.